So I'm here on the border area. In fact, we just had one of the helicopters come across. You can probably still hear. This is literally on the river between the border between Mexico and the United States. It's an area I've been at before on it. But what's interesting is to be able to see some of the new tech that's actually happening here, where there's an airboat that they're now using to be able to move people across the river at this point, waiting for gaps in times when the Border Patrol is not here and they can quickly move across the river. You can also see debris along here from the former rafts that were being used at different times. Some of those rafts sank along the rocks here, and so now they've stepped it up and actually brought in an airboat to be able to move people across the border in this area. It is an area that is completely lawless. I've met with the some of the owners of some of the farmland in this area that do watermelons, that do sugar cane, that do cabbage, that do cilantro, as well as some of the folks in this area that do ranching. They are incredibly frustrated with the number of criminal elements that are coming across the border. Many of these folks have lived here for 50 years plus. And they're very aware of what this area used to be like, and now they know what it is like now. And their frustration is this used to be a peaceful place where people would play around the river, and there was not a lot of crime, and now there's lots of crime in the area and a very high criminal element that's happening. And they just don't feel safe at all anymore. And all they're asking for is the most logical things. Would the federal government actually do its job to be able to enforce this border rather than just leave it open? So that's what we're dealing with right now, is trying to be able to get the information out and to be able to note the changes that are actually happening here.